A long time ago in a faraway land, there was a very wise and kind monk. This monk had learned a lot about life and shared his knowledge with everyone. But one day, it was time for him to say goodbye to the world. As he lay there, about to leave, he had many friends around him, waiting to hear any last important thing he might say. The monk opened his eyes slowly and spoke softly. He said, "Remember, never let a cat into your life." Then, he closed his eyes for the last time and went to sleep forever. Everyone there was very surprised. Why did he talk about cats? They wondered. It was a big mystery. After the wise monk was gone, everyone was sad but also very confused about his last words. Among them was a young monk who had learned a lot from the wise monk. This young monk thought and thought about the cat. Why did my teacher warn me about cats? He wondered. He really wanted to understand. In the same place where they all lived, there was also a very old monk. This old monk had been with the wise monk for many years. He knew a lot, but was too old to lead everyone. He saw the young monk looking puzzled and decided to help him understand. The old monk called the young monk over and said, "I know why our teacher talked about the cat. Let me tell you the whole story." The young monk listened carefully because he really wanted to solve the mystery. The old monk started his story. Many years ago, our teacher decided to live alone and learn about life. He moved to a quiet place near a village. The people in the village liked him and built him a small house to live in. But soon, he had a problem. Some naughty rats came and started to bite his clothes. He didn't know what to do. The villagers had an idea. They said, "Why not keep a cat? The cat will chase away the rats." That sounded like a good plan. So, the monk got a cat, and the cat did a great job keeping the rats away. But now, the cat needed milk to drink. The monk had to ask the villagers for milk for his cat. Then, the villagers had another idea. "Why not keep a cow? Then you'll have lots of milk." The monk thought it was a good idea, so he got a cow. But the cow needed grass and someone to look after her. The villagers had a solution again. They knew a woman who needed a home. "She can help you," they said. So, the woman came to live with the monk. She took care of the cow and the cat, and they started to grow food together. But as they spent time together, they grew very close. They fell in love, and soon they had a family. The monk looked around one day and realized he had a whole new life. He had left his old life to learn and be alone, but now he was back to where he started, all because of a little cat. The old monk finished the story and said, "That's why our teacher warned you about the cat. It's a lesson about how small choices can lead us to places we never expected." The young monk finally understood. It wasn't just about cats, it was about being careful with choices. Even small decisions can lead to big changes, sometimes in ways we don't want. In our lives, we sometimes do things we know are not good. We think that we will do it only once and will not repeat it. But doing it once can lead to doing it again and again without us noticing. This is like if you see someone lighting up just one cigarette. They might think, "It's just one cigarette, no big deal." But then, they start smoking a little every day because they think it's okay. As days pass, they need more and more cigarettes to feel okay. What started as just one cigarette grows into smoking a lot of them. Like that monk who had renounced the word, but in order to save his 2 clothes from rats, he kept a cat. And then, to feed a cat, he kept a cow. To look after a cow, he kept a woman, and then fell in a relationship with her, and again became a householder. So, we learn that we should be careful about letting small things into our lives that we think won't matter much because they can grow into big things that can change everything. We don't want to end up in a place we didn't plan to be, all because of a little cat we let in.